Hello, this is Sark coming at you with a chess video here on common mistakes and overvaluing the queen. Take a minute and try to see if you can find the best move in this particular chess problem before we jump in. Given that the theme was overvaluing the queen, hopefully you were able to find the mate in two that is here, which is queen to g3, pawn takes g3, pawn takes g3, mate. This is actually a little bit more difficult of a problem than it may look originally, especially without the queen prompt, because we have a common mistake that is overvaluing the queen and especially not wanting to move the queen to a position where it can easily be taken by a pawn. In this video, I'm going to focus a bit on queen sacrifices. And we've got a wonderful quote here, which is, "A queen sacrifice, even when fairly obvious, always rejoices the heart of the chess lover." If there's aesthetics in chess, being able to get rid of your queen to have a better position or to win is one of those extremely beautiful things. We have a misconception over the value of pieces that comes very early on in individuals' chess careers. They're told that there are certain point values to each of the pieces, and we cling to this, really cling to it, causing a huge problem later in our game when we try to dynamically evaluate situations. The fact that a queen is theoretically valued at 9 gets in the way of truly understanding the position and tactics that are there. This is something that we need to abandon as we become stronger chess players and look at the dynamic position that we actually have on the board. The queen, for many players, is a crutch. I often see situations where a weaker player avoids trading their queen, even though it is advantageous because they're afraid of endgames, or they're afraid of the resulting position that comes out of it, or they rely on their queen in order to create an attack. One of the best ways to back off on the queen are the chess problems that are in Chess 534, Problems, Combinations, and Games. Wonderful, wonderful book. I just did a page recently, or several pages, 50 problems, where 36 of those were queen sacrifices. The more you do problems where you see that giving up the queen is going to be positive for you, the more likely you are to be willing to sacrifice that queen. And queens are not just used in situations where you're getting checkmate. Although this is a bigger topic, here's a beautiful game that has a queen sacrifice that is positional, that was played recently by an extremely strong grandmaster. For individuals who want to learn more about the particular game that we just saw, there is an entire video over at chess.com that is on that queen sacrifice. There's also a wonderful, freely available article on mastering the queen sacrifice that I definitely recommend checking out. A little bit of an update on where I am with tactics. I've made it over 2300 and have been over 2300 on the tactical trainer on and off for about 2 weeks here, and I'm getting better. I am still making a lot of mistakes, and I have noticed that mate in 2s, mate in 3s, mate in 4s are one of my weaknesses. I still need to continue to work on building that fundamental pattern recognition so that I can calculate some of the more challenging positions. I'm doing a video on this particular position later on. It's white to move. What is the winning line here for white in this position? Leave it in the comments. Thank you to everybody who's supporting the channel, including chess.com. And until next time, choose your moves wisely.